Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I promised to do a video after I turned 26, after my birthday. And so it's been 2 weeks since I turned 26, and I have to say, it's not that easy, guys. I've been actually just feeling anxious and a bit overwhelmed. Not necessarily because I've turned 26, but just because I've just been really reflecting on my life, reflecting on my impact, and I'm not happy. I'm not content. And, I'm just not aligned. I don't feel good. And a lot of good things are happening that I'm happy about. I mean, we just celebrated our anniversary, me and hubby. I brought up my mom from Durban to Johannesburg just to spend time together. So a lot of things are going right. I have a lot to be grateful for, but my mind or my outlook on life has been somewhat negative. And I think a lot of people can relate, women, moms can relate, when you know what you need to do, when you are waiting for that big break, but you just don't know how to access it, or when you know the action that is needed, you know what to do, you know that you have to go to the gym, you know that you have to, eat healthy, but you find yourself, having like a lazy day, ordering takeouts, having a glass of wine. And I'm not saying there's something wrong with that, but I'm saying, you know what needs to be done, but you just don't have the energy to actually do it. You're feeling demotivated, you just feel like, you're feeling paralyzed. And I think that's how I've been feeling for the past 2 weeks, where I've been looking at my career and I think to myself, oh my goodness, like, is this what I'm going to be doing? Am I going to be stuck like in traffic for the rest of the year? Like, is this my life? Just been quite negative. I think young people can relate. People who are unemployed, but they just don't have it in them to actually job hunt. You just don't know what to do. You know what to do, but you just don't know how to start. And that's where I've been. And something in me said, Pindile, go back to the center, cut down the noise, and be present, be mindful. And to a certain extent, I even got a bit annoyed because I was throwing out these terms in my head: self-care, mindfulness, and I was starting to miss the meaning. What does that actually mean? What does self-care mean for me? What does mindfulness mean for me? And I think a lot of people who have come out here and who have spoken about self-care, they're really just trying to say to us, hey, there's power in rest. You need to be able to offload and somewhat just quieten down the mind a bit, because the mind is always having opinions, always judging situations, and the mind is generally negative. So how do I then, control that? How do I have power over that and not identify or internalize what my mind thinks? It's been really difficult to do, but I'm gonna try. And as I've been, thinking about how I'm gonna do this, how I'm gonna practice self-care, how am I going to be more present and bring my mind to the present moment, I realized that I cannot wait for the extraordinary things to happen to me. I cannot wait for the big wins, or even the small wins. I have to actually be grateful and embrace the boring, mundane, daily things. Looking at the things that I do every day and seeing how I can be present while doing them. Like washing dishes. A lot of people don't have running water. A lot of people don't have a sink to wash their dishes. And the fact that I can be able to do that, it's something to be grateful for. And it brings somewhat joy when I am washing dishes to know that I am privileged. Not a lot of people have access to gyms or have the finances to be able to go to a gym. I can do that. I can do that. And just taking care of my body, taking care of the temple God has given me, and not look at gym as something that's daunting, that's like, right? And just enjoying it and challenging my body, and not do it because I'm punishing myself because I had takeaways, but doing it because I want to challenge this body. I want to see what this body can do and just really take care of it and keep it healthy so that it can last me longer, is something that I've also just come to also understand, that You know, it's in the small things where you learn to really build on the muscle, your mindfulness muscle, that when life throws you lemons, you are able to say, hey, I'm equipped to deal with this. Because even on days when nothing major was happening, I was able to still practice mindfulness. And that's something that I want to try and do. And I'm hoping that in the comment section, you can encourage a mom, you can encourage a woman, you can encourage a young person who's feeling demotivated to say, encourage them to get up, again, encourage them to just really have a different outlook on life, to change their perspective, to look at things to be grateful for, and to look around them and see that their life actually is not that bad, and things will get better. And we should not be so attached to the outcome and to the result, but rather to be more passionate and more committed to showing up fully for the process. And that's something I'm trying to do. That's something that has been incredibly hard to do, detaching from the outcome. I hope I can be in a better space. I hope I can use self-care and mindfulness to really help me be more grateful as a person, to be more settled and content. And that's really what I am going to be trying to do, and just doing small things like drinking my water, and making sure that I eat more vegetables and fruits, just small things, man, that will just, what I hope they make me feel better, they make me feel more centered, make me feel more alive, as opposed to just going by and living by default, but things that will help me feel more intentional, things that will help me feel more like I'm in control of my emotions, my mind, my mental wellness. So yeah, guys, it's not all roses this side, but I'm happy that I have got to this point where I know what's wrong, and what's been happening is that I've been living in my head and not living in the now. And I would encourage everyone who is going through the same thing to just do apply for that job, do that blog, and upload it. Don't overthink it. Be more grateful, count your blessings, pray more, move your body a bit more, show up for yourself, because we like to show up for other people. So just show up for yourself, enjoying everyday, daily things, boring things, enjoying the boring things. So yeah, guys, please don't forget to just drop words of encouragement down below in the comment section, and give this video a thumbs up, because I think a lot of people need to see it so that they know that they are not alone. And of course, please do subscribe to this channel. I am really hoping that I can help a few moms to just live more freely, have more happiness, joy in their lives. And it starts by just enjoying the everyday boring things. Through mindfulness, I think that can be achieved. Anyways, thank you so much, guys, and have a good one. Bye.
This is construct.